Hello and welcome to the U-Select Equipment Review Show. Today we are looking at the Williams range of blast chillers. Williams are a great brand. They're a British brand. They've been going for decades. They built a really good reputation for building high quality refrigeration that works well over years. All of their range of blast chillers really epitomise that reputation. They are well made and they work very well indeed. Williams' blast chillers have something for every kind of business. They start at 10 kilograms. They've got a number of going up to 50 kilograms in the reach-in range, and they also have roll-in blast chillers of 100 kilograms and 200 kilograms. They're all easy to use, they all have great insulation, and they all do the job very efficiently. Blast chillers and freezers are great for any size business. That could be a large event caterer or a contract caterer that wants to produce large amounts of food for serving later on. But it could also be a smaller business who just wants to make their own service much more efficient by batch cooking food rather than cooking it fresh to order. Food that is between 4 degrees C and 65 degrees C is the perfect playground for bacteria to grow, bacteria that are harmful and can cause food poisoning. The reason you want to use a blast chiller is because refrigerators or freezers aren't designed to bring the temperature of food down. They're designed just to keep the same low temperature at all times, and they are not the same thing. What happens if you put hot food into a normal refrigerator or a normal freezer? Often that food will then raise the internal temperature of the fridge. It won't chill the food as quickly as you need to stop bacteria growing, but also the other food that's already in the fridge, its temperature will rise, and that puts that food as well at risk of having bacteria growing in it. So if you don't use a blast chiller and use normal refrigeration, you increase the chances of actually poisoning your customers. Blast chillers use a blast of cold directed air to quickly bring the temperature of food down, making sure that the food is in that danger zone between 65 and 4 degrees C for as short a time as possible. And because it's dedicated to just doing that, you don't have to risk opening the door and interrupting that cooling process as well. That's why you use a blast chiller. Now, in addition to that, if you're using a blast freezer to freeze your food directly from hot, what can happen if you put it just into a freezer is food that freezes slowly forms very large ice crystals in it. They're called macrocrystals. And what these macrocrystals do is they actually break the cell walls in the food that you're preparing. You'll know what I'm talking about if you have ever tried to freeze fruit at home. When you take it out of the freezer afterwards and defrost it, it loses all of its structure. It goes into a gooey mess. That's what essentially will happen to your food. And if you're cooking nice canapes or anything that needs a nice bit of structure, it can not only ruin the structure of it, so it's a bit gooey, it can also ruin the taste, which is a thing you do not want. So by using a blast freezer and a blast chiller, you protect the integrity and the quality and the taste of that food. Both their blast chillers and their blast freezers use fantastic easy systems, programs. You just hit a button and it will chill food from 70 degrees down to 4 degrees or below in less than 90 minutes. You just put the food in, shut the door, hit the button, and you're good to go. They are Williams, so they're well made, and they all work incredibly well and incredibly efficiently with great insulation, great systems to make sure that they don't waste electricity. So if you want a blast chiller, the Williams blast chiller range has something for you. They've got all sizes for all different types of business. All of their systems work well and efficiently, and it will help to protect your business from any danger of poisoning your customers and ruining your reputation.